Long before Issaquah had a salmon days, the first celebration here was the rodeo. And it started in the 1920s and continued, as far as we can tell, until about 1931. Rodeo weekends would usually last 3 or 4 days, and it was generally held around the 4th of July. And the rodeo would come into town and form a big parade, and all the town people would turn out and watch everyone move into town, and they would set up camp, and there followed 3 or 4 days of different kinds of races, horse races down Front Street, bronco-busting, calf roping, steer riding, and Ben-Hur-style chariot races. So all these events took place on Memorial Field, which today is right behind the police station and near the depot. Most townspeople who were around at that time remember the rodeo as being a lot of fun and a major community celebration. There are some articles in the Issaquah Press of that time period that give us some hints of underlying anxiety about money. The Issaquah Press writes, the night show results were more difficult to determine. The receipts of the gates did not pay the expenses of the show, but the program was undoubtedly an aid to the patronage of the concessions. The show that year cost about $8,000, and they cleared right around $8,000. So the 1927 rodeo was kind of a wash. By 1929, we see a large article in the Issaquah Press with the headline, "Give Rodeo Your Support." So they were trying to drum up some support among the citizens of Issaquah and get them to turn out to the rodeo and be able to make a profit. And of course, we know that that fall, stock market crashed and the Great Depression started. I've heard a couple rumors from longtime residents about why the rodeo came to an end, and both people pinned it on Stella Alexander, who was the first elected woman mayor here in Issaquah, who was quite a contentious figure. And one person said she didn't like the rodeo because it wasn't profitable for the town, and the town lost money, which we certainly see evidence of. And another one said that she thought it brought in too many unsavory influences. The rodeo was certainly a source of a lot of celebration and revelry in the town, and that also led to a lot of drinking and a lot of folks in the jail that weekend.